Hello friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to the last monthly favorites of 2017. I actually did this for a whole year, so I'm going to go ahead and applaud myself. So welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany and I'm so glad you're here. Today in this video I'm going to be sharing some things that I have tried and enjoyed this month. It's been my first month in Australia, but I don't think any of these are Australia specific, so you can go try these out or check these out for yourself whenever you're done watching this. So thank you for clicking by and let's start chatting. So the first thing, I'm actually going to talk about two of my favorite foods this month. One thing I love about Melbourne is that I feel like every type of food is available. I know this is also true in the US, but I feel like there's a lot more Asian and Indian foods available, or restaurants around. So I think it's like catered a little bit more to my interests. My favorite thing so far that I've had is curry, actually. There is a Krishna house, I think like a 20-minute tram ride from where I live, and I visited there a couple times and got their, basically have like a free lunch and you can donate if you'd like. And it's basically Indian food like dal, curry, halva maybe, other things, a lot of things that I don't really know what they are, but I just know it's really, really good. Since I first had it over there, I've been kind of trying curries at other places as well. I was so happy to finally bring Gab to the Krishna house one day for lunch and have him try the curry and got him to recreate it. And we've been having that a lot ever since. And it's actually a lot easier to make than I thought. It's still like a medium effort for me. I tend to cook things that are like super easy, and it just requires a little bit more effort and, you know, maybe like an extra pot or pan, or maybe I'll have to like prepare vegetables at different times or temperatures. But it's so yummy, and I just been like always on the search for more curry. Also, seitan. I hope I'm saying that right. So seitan is, I guess you could call it a wheat meat. It is not tofu, but it's made of the, just the gluten part of bread. Like when they take flour and I guess they sift it and they sift the gluten out of it, just the gluten, that's actually very high in protein and very low in carbs. I had seitan before, and I was kind of searching for it here in Australia. I don't want to buy veggie burgers or tofu, but like seitan I was really, I really wanted, but I couldn't find any, and I kind of messaged in my Facebook group, my Americans in Melbourne Facebook group, where can I buy seitan? And they gave us a couple places, but most of them, or a lot of them, said that it's actually just better if you just make it at home. It's pretty easy. So Gab and I looked up how to make it, and I went to the store and got gluten flour and experimented a little bit, and I think our second try we perfected it. And it's very easy to have. You basically like get the gluten flour, you put in some nutritional yeast and some broth so it has flavor. You can put in like onions and garlic and whatever else you want so that it has like some taste. And you mix it up, you make like a dough, and then you can boil or bake the dough. Gab and I have been wrapping it in plastic and then boiling it, and that's come out really good. And it comes out like a kind of like really thick bread, or maybe even like meat. It's called like a wheat meat. So then you have this loaf of seitan, and it's great. You just you can slice it up and fry it up and whatever. It's been so yummy, and I think I kind of want to make a video about it because it's impressively easy to make, significantly cheaper to make it yourself. So I would like to share about that experience next. Let's talk about media. So for Christmas, I wanted to go watch Jumanji, and that's what Gab and I did. We actually had to go on the 26th because that's when it released in Australia. It's very funny. I love Dwayne Johnson, and plus with Kevin Hart and Jack Black, that was just a bonus. I don't have very much to say about it, except it's very funny to watch older, they're all adults, the actors are adults, duh, but they're acting like sissy teenagers, and I loved it. So I have nothing else to say about that except it was really funny, and I'm so glad I went, and I'm happy that's how I spent my Christmas. Next, Gab and I have, okay, a lot of this is Gab. I know I keep on mentioning Gab, but I'm living with my boyfriend now. It's actually the reason I moved to Australia. I would apologize for talking about Gab a lot, but I'm really, really proud that I get to talk about my boyfriend this much. So, Gab and I have been watching Cosmos on Netflix, hosted by Neil deGrasse Tyson. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but it is so informative and very interesting, and I feel like I almost want like everybody to watch it. Like, hey, like this is how incredible life is, but also how small and not insignificant, but like how small we are compared to the rest of the world. And here's the evidence for, I mean, I haven't looked at the evidence. I'm just going to trust what Neil says. Here's the evidence for the Earth being this old, and for there be other galaxies, and just a whole lot of cool stuff. So I'll just say that I like Cosmos because it has me thinking not just about the universe and life, but also about religion. And I'm not going to touch on that too much because again, it's too big for a December favorites video. But I hope to get a little bit more versed in, or more comfortable talking about that topic. I could say a lot about this month, but I'm just going to make this one short. Yeah, that's all I have for my monthly favorites. Super short, I hope. So thank you so much for watching this video. I think I'll do this again in the next year. I actually have kept this up for a year, and I'm honestly really proud of myself. So hopefully we'll see more of this again. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a happier, healthier, and more magical day. Bye-bye.